quick update. Normally I don't do updates on this early. It's a holiday, but I thought I would do a quick one. Yesterday went good. I made some great progress on the films I was editing. I'm going to continue to work on it today. As I mentioned earlier, I have these three, actually two shorts and a feature I'm editing. So the first short, I'm kind of wrapping that up now, which I'm very happy, because at first it was giving me some problems trying to get everything organized. So that's coming along well. So what I'm doing today, what I plan to do, just another little editing tip, I completed the rough cut. Then I went on to do the fine cut, but I got some feedback from the director in between, because what I wanted to do was make sure that everything was going the way he liked it before I continued to make updates, because I hate going back and making more and more changes once the picture is almost locked. So what I did was I move away from this monitor. So what I did was, once I got his feedback, then I went forward and made his updates. So when I completed those, I decided yesterday, okay, let me do the color correcting. So I was able to go through and do shot by shot, scene by scene color correcting. And at the same time, to save some time, I skipped a step. I had balanced the audio. When did I do that? I did that the day before. So I went through shot by shot, balancing the audio and leveling the audio. Because when you shoot, a lot of times the audio is different from cut to cut. So I went through balancing that. Then I cleaned it up with some tools that are built into Premiere Pro, and they work really well. So I got that audio cleaned up. I talked about audio yesterday, that I have a certain level of talent as far as when it goes to cleaning audio, but when we need it, or it's really difficult, we'll hire a sound person to come in who has Pro Tools or some version of software similar to Pro Tools and can do a really better job than I can. So once I had that done, I moved on to the color correcting, and I got the color correcting going, and that worked out really well. It was shot by two different camera people with two different cameras, so that kind of made it a little bit difficult. I think the first one was S-Log. The majority of the film was shot in Sony S-Log, S-Log 3, I think, because I used one of my S-Log 3 filters. I shoot a lot of Sony S-Log. I really enjoy that. I like that, the look of it, and it's easy for me to color grade. And I don't do any extensive color grading. I just get it to look realistic and match the feel of the scene, and make the colors pop a little bit, maybe pull the blacks down a little bit, increase the whites if necessary. So I just do basic color correcting, get it to where it looks really good, because most of these are going to be viewed on a small computer screen anyway, so you want it to look as clean and sharp and professional as possible. So once I got that there, it was pretty good. Oh, before I continue, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't seen my work, I really appreciate it if you go to my channel, take a look at some of the content I put up there. A lot of humorous content. You'll see a lot of humor there. That's primarily going to be the focus of my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, hello, hello. And so yes, if you like what you see, please subscribe. My subscriber count is moving up, and my watch hours are slowly crawling up. Take a look at some of my playlists. I appreciate that too. You guys are really helping me. I'm moving up in the correct direction. I'm up to 800 subscribers. I'd like to grab a few more if you don't mind. Thank you, thank you. My channel link is right down there, James Adam Tucker. You can find some stuff out about me. If you'd like to reach out to ask any questions, I'm always happy to answer questions about acting, directing, or editing. That's my primary knowledge base here on YouTube. That's what I talk about all the time. And so, yeah, go check out my content. Hello, Christina. Hello, Christina. Thanks for stopping by. So, yes, back to my story about the editing I did. So, got that done, and the color correcting, went through the whole thing. The whole project is probably, the whole short is probably like just under 25 minutes. But it's still a lot of work. You want it to look, when you're editing for a client, you want it to look the best it can. you want to take what they gave you and you want to make it look the best you can get out of what you're working with. So it looks really good. The cameraman, everything was exposed well, everything was lit well. The sound turned out really well also. I didn't have that much cleaning up to do, just basically leveling and removing pops and clicks if I heard any hiss or anything like that. So I'm getting real close. What I plan to do today, I actually have a shoot today, a small shoot. I'm working with an actress who I've worked with in the past. You can see actually on my channel, you can see some of the work I did with her. It's called Within These Walls. We did a film a few years ago, and I have the behind the scenes footage on my website. So you can go check that out if you want. It's called Within These Walls. We shot that here in the Pasadena area in California, and the film got distributed. The film is out there. They changed the name, but if you look up Within These Walls on Internet Movie Database, you can find the film. It's a horror film, and turned out okay. Shot it with 2 Red cameras. I did the editing, obviously, and I have a little teeny cameo in there. I'm also an actor, Jamesadamtucker. If you go to my channel, you'll see a link to my Internet Movie Database page. You can see some of the work I've done in the past, and I've been doing all of this stuff for over 35 years. So I have a lot of knowledge. I like to share it. I've taught on all different levels. I've taught out at UCLA, the extension program. I've taught at a number of adult schools in California. I've also taught high school. I've also taught middle school, and I've also taught some couple of middle school classes. So did a lot of teaching, but mainly right now what I do is I offer coaching and consulting. So if you need anything like that, feel free to shoot me an email. I offer that service, and but I answer questions for free too. So check me out, go to my channel, and you can find all kinds of ways to contact me. I get emails from people around the world now, since I'm out here on YouTube all the time. And I love coming on this vertical live stream because a lot of you guys find me, you come and you look at my content. I hope some of you subscribe who haven't seen my work. So thanks for stopping by. I see some of you out there watching. I'm trying to continue to build my channel. I'm heading towards monetization. It's going well. It's going slowly, but it's going well. What I need from you guys is to watch some of more of my longer form content. A lot of you are watching my shorts. One of my shorts went viral. I have a number of shorts out there. Mostly it's humorous and a lot of educational stuff about acting, directing, and editing. Again, that's my specialty. That's what I have been doing for the past 35 years. So I'm going to get off of here today because I'm supposed to go on a little shoot today and shooting some content with an actress who I've worked with in the past. We did a film called Within These Walls. We're going to do some original content kind of spinning off of that film here for YouTube. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to put it up, see if you guys like it. If you like it, we'll do more. If no one watches, we'll just keep on going on to another project. Her and I are going to work on a number of projects here, YouTube original content. And so hello, Mr. Bayer, hello. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to work on a bunch of original content for her and with her. And if it works, we're going to do more. And what I plan to do is the people I'm working with, like you'll go on my channel and you'll see there's one comedian. His name is Vic. His series is called Vic Knows Best. So you'll see there, he's kind of an edgy comedian from Richmond, Virginia. And so I'm working with him. And once his stuff starts to pick up and it starts to warrant it, I'm going to help him start his own channel. Right now, he's working with me. He has a player on my channel. We've been promoting his stuff. It's starting to pick up. I'd like you guys to go look at some of it here on the channel. Vic Knows Best. He talks about all kinds of stuff. He's a funny guy, and it's all observational type humor. So yeah. And also, I've been talking to some other comedians. I'm also going to start something new, music related, where artists come on and they do solo performances. I know you guys have seen those all over the internet, and I want to start something out here in Los Angeles area with that. So I'm going to have all kinds of content on here, or entertainment related, and because that's one thing that I think is missing on YouTube. Years ago when they first started, it was more entertainment. Now it's a lot of people trying to sell lessons and how-tos and all that kind of stuff. Not that I'm against making money, but I think this platform is more of valuable as an entertainment resource. I watch it myself. There's a lot of times I sit down in front of the television and I can't find anything to watch. I don't feel like watching a series. I don't feel like watching, a produced program, even though I am an actor. I only watch the things that I think are, really good. I kind of stopped watching just any old thing. So then I go on YouTube and I find little documentaries. I find little stories that I haven't heard of. I find, all kinds of interesting stuff on YouTube. And I think there needs to be more of that as opposed to everybody trying to tell you how to make it on YouTube. So I'm glad it's going in that direction. I'm going to contribute my little bit. Again, creating some humorous content. That's going to be my main avenue of what I'm going to create. Little series. That's what I want to do. YouTube first. Some vertical stuff, and also, but mostly horizontal content. But I am going to have some vertical stuff, really short vertical stuff that I can just slip in here. You'll notice you've probably seen me a bit on the vertical shorts, making comments about things that I know, educational stuff, and it leads back to my videos. So if you see me, click through and go back to my video and watch the video. I appreciate that. Helps me move forward and continue to create this content. So yes, a lot of things going on. Today's a holiday. Hope you guys are having a nice holiday. I see you're here on the World Wide Webs with me here on the World Wide Webs. So yeah, I'm going to continue to move forward on this edit. I think today when I get back from this little shoot I'm going on, I'm going to start working scene by scene on the sound effects. There's a number of sound effects that need to be added. So again, when I work on shorts and features, I break everything down. I don't like to work where you're jumping around. So if I'm, like yesterday, I did all the color correcting. And once I accomplished that, then I decided to wait until today to move on to the sound effects. So once I'm in the mindset of sound effects, I'll create an audio track, and that'll be a dedicated sound effects track. And then I'll start going through scene by scene, plugging in all the sound effects. So that's how I work. I like to work, edit non-linear, but I also like to, edit linear. Start on a sound effect, start at the top, and just go scene by scene, cut by cut. And if I see anything that I need to fix, I fix that. But the primary purpose is to put in the sound effects at that stage. So that's the next stage I have to do. And once that's done, then I will be able to make a locked picture. What that means is that I consider the picture locked. Everything's going to stay the same way it is. But before I officially lock it, I'll send it to the director, let him look at it, see if he has any final changes. And then once I make those final changes, then we'll lock the picture and we'll send it off to whoever's going to score the music. I think he has a person who's going to create some specific music for this film. And we'll move on from there and we'll get this done, and then I'll move on to the next one. So I enjoy editing. It's time consuming. And I enjoy working here on YouTube, creating content for you guys, and just jumping on here like I am right now, vertical live, talking to you. Asking you to go check out my channel. If you like what you see, subscribe. I'm at 800 subscribers, and I'm really appreciative to everyone who subscribed to my channel, looking at my content. And I'm trying to get to the close where I'm going to be monetized, and just keep on moving forward, creating that original humorous content, and still going to do my educational content, acting, directing, and editing. I'm going to do that and continue to put that on my channel, inspiring people, mostly focused towards new people in those fields, acting, directing, or editing, and just giving away the information that I have. Just like I was teaching a class, like when I taught classes. I don't teach at schools anymore, but I teach one-on-one. So that's something that I do. If you're interested in that, check out my contact information on my channel. Shoot me an email, and we can talk. But I also do consulting work. I helped a person not too long, a couple of weeks ago, one of my last clients, as far as the consulting goes with YouTube. I helped him set up his YouTube channel, buy the equipment that he needed to broadcast. He's a chiropractor, and he wanted to start his own YouTube channel to promote his business and to also help people by giving out information, and hopefully those people will come to his service. So that's a way that businesses can use YouTube to give stuff out and build themselves as a expert, and people can see how they work, people can see what they can do, and if they like them, they'll go and to their business and use their business and become a customer. So that's another interesting way of using YouTube from a business perspective. But again, my goal is to create that original content. I'm going to use this as my own little channel, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the freedom of it. Like I just now decided, what is it? How long have I been on here? 15 minutes. I'm about to wrap up. But I've been on here 15 minutes. I decided like 5 minutes before that, okay, let me do a quick vertical live before I go out and start my day. So I was able to jump right on. Didn't have to get any approval. Didn't have to talk to any gatekeepers. Didn't have to have a written outline of what I was going to talk about. I just got on here, like, and started talking. So I love doing updates of what I've done the previous day. And again, the reason I do it, so you can get to meet me. You can hopefully come to my channel, look around at my content, subscribe, and keep coming back. Keep coming back. I need to build my viewership, and that's what I'm doing. It's working. It's working. It's not easy. You have to be consistent and keep delivering content and try to help. Like I said, acting, directing, and editing, I try to give out information that people can use, especially new people. I'm not going after any of the veterans out there. I've been doing it for about 35 years. So there's a lot of knowledge that I can give to you young people that are thinking about into this field. And I don't just tell the good part. I tell the bad part. I tell the downside of the struggles that I had being in this field. It's tough. It's not easy being in any creative endeavor because it's not consistent. It's not guaranteed. When I first started, my goal was to become an A-list actor. I never made it to that level, but I've been a working on and off character actor for the past 35 years. So again, you can look me up on the Internet Movie Database, jamesadamtucker. You just type it right into Google and I'll pop up and you'll see the work that I've done over the years. I've been in movies, television, all that kind of stuff as a character actor. But my goal was to make it as an A-list actor. Never made it, but I kept going. And I'm proud of the work I've done as a character actor, and I continue to do it. I've had some auditions. Actually, just last week, I had 2 pretty good-sized auditions. I was hoping that I would book one of them. It was a feature film. I didn't hear anything, so obviously I didn't book it. But that's the business, rejection. I talk about rejection. If you're thinking about getting into any type of entertainment business, you have to be able to accept rejection. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to want to work with you. But you have to keep going. And it's hard at first. Even now, after doing it for 35 years, one of the roles I went out for last week, I was exactly right for it. I thought that I was going to get at least what they call in the business a callback, where you submit your tape, and then if they like you, they call you in for another interview. And sometimes those callbacks are in person. And this film was, I think some of the casting was based here in Los Angeles. It was based in Los Angeles and Atlanta. So it was a pretty good sized role. And I was the right age, right type, character fit me realistically. So that's a plus as an actor when you get to audition for a role that actually fits your type. I think he was a professor, college professor. I've done that. I really have been a college professor. I into the education field of teaching people. So I was a great fit for the role, but that's part of the business. You shoot your shot, you do your best, and you submit your self-tape. And if they like you, they call you. If they don't call you, they don't call you. You just wait and move on to the next one. So that's the kind of stuff I talk about. I don't just talk about all my successes. I talk about the failures. I talk about the struggles. I talk about the things that are uncomfortable, So I hope people can learn. And when I talk about my mistakes and the things that I've done that didn't work out, I hope you can avoid some of those mistakes. But I want you to be aware if you're trying to get into the acting business, if you're trying to become a director, if you're trying to become a professional editor, there's going to be struggles. Anything in the entertainment business is not easy. It's not guaranteed. It's not steady work. So you have to be willing to go into it with your eyes open, with no delusions of grandeur, that you're going to make it easy. I know a lot of people have heard the stories of people who come out here to Los Angeles and they go on their first audition, they book the role, and they have a lead role in a feature film. That has happened. And that has happened. But that's just like the lottery. There's a lottery today, too. What is it? The Powerball. I suggest you play it if you have $2 you want to spare. You never know. It's 1.2 billion. When I go out today, I'm going to play some. I normally don't play the lottery. I know it's a sucker's game, but 1.2 billion, they got me. I'm a sucker. I'm going to go play a couple tickets. So, but I recommend you try it. If you have a couple of bucks to spare, don't spend a whole bunch of money on it, because the chances are like getting struck by lightning while standing on one foot in a bucket of water with an ice cream sandwich on your head. That's how high the odds are that someone's going to hit it. But I'm one of the suckers. I'm going to try it. So, okay. So let me get off of here. I was only supposed to stay on 15 minutes. I start talking, and sometimes I can't stop. So I'm thank all you guys for stopping by. I got a bunch of people watching. Again, please go to my channel. You'll see the link below. I'm James Adam Tucker. I talk about acting, directing, and editing. That's my specialty. I've been doing it for 35 years. I love to share this information. I have so much information, I like to share it, and I give it away. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. You'll see that in the description below. You'll also go to my channel. You'll find out ways to contact me. I'm open to talk, love talking, as you can see. And finally, on Sundays, every Sunday at noon, California time, Pacific time, Los Angeles time, wherever you are, do the little conversion. You can do it right on Google. What time is Los Angeles time and your time? Join me. I do a live session here on YouTube, right on my channel, and I answer questions. I open up YouTube Studio so that I can see your questions better. I have a hard time seeing them down here. So I see the questions, and then I answer them. And basic questions, acting, directing, and editing. And if you're working on a project, feel free to ask me a question about it. Love talking about it. Sundays at noon, I will be back again next Sunday. I just did it last Sunday. You can go see the rerun on my page. It's in the description below. Follow the link to my channel. Not my page, sorry, my channel. I always keep saying that, web page. I do have a website, but I really don't use it that much. I'm in the process of redoing it. But I want you to check out my channel here on YouTube. So I will shut up now, and I will see you next time. I might do a wrap up tonight. I have some sound effects to do after I get back from this little shoot I'm going on. So once I get some of those sound effects done, it's kind of extensive. So I'm not going to push it. I'm going to try to do as many as I can, and definitely going to finish the sound effects track this week so that we can get the producer can get the short film out to the who's going to do the music score. And once that's done, then once the music is done, I put it in, and the film will be done. But once they're scoring it, I'm going to move on to the next project. Like I said, I'm working on two shorts and one feature. So I meant to do this, one feature. All right, thank you for stopping by. Go to my channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Please look at some of my playlists. Even if you just put them on and play them in the background, that's going to help me. I appreciate that. All right, you guys have a nice day. I'll probably see you later on this evening. Thank you.